Ranken Jordan gives hope to children and their families in hopeless situations. Seriously ill children come to Ranken Jordan after other hospitals have done all they can for them. Even when further recovery seems impossible, Ranken Jordan's premier national model for pediatric care, specially designed facility, and dedicated professional staff are able to help children make amazing new strides in healing. And while many hospitals save lives and send families home to deal with ongoing care that is critical, complicated, and all-consuming, Ranken Jordan helps all families, regardless of their ability to pay, prepare for the return home, and bring spirit and life back to a child as they learn to cope after diagnosis. Those touched by Ranken Jordan say it is a place where miracles happen every day. Let us show you Ranken Jordan through their eyes.
We take care of a very unique population of children that really is only 1% of the population who have complex medical conditions and really are the sickest children in our communities and just need more time to get better and to start making that transition into living their lives again. Let's say a 16-year-old child who was normally developing, unfortunately was in a car accident, and now they're wheelchair bound. And we want to help them learn how to reintegrate into the community because it's different now. Going to the mall is different now, going to the grocery store, going to school, how people look at you. And we want to be there with them and prepare them for what that's going to be like for that child and for that family.
I came to Ranken Jordan because I had a club foot, one leg longer and one leg shorter, and couldn't play baseball, couldn't hit the ball. And now I'm able to do all that stuff. Ranken Jordan has helped me get better because the therapy and helped me stretch my leg out so it can help me get better so I can go home, spend time with my little brothers.
I came to Ranken Jordan because my hip fell out of place and I had to have surgery to fix it, so I'm here just to, let my leg heal. Like when I first came here, I never thought I was going to be able to walk, and I never thought I was going to be able to do all this, but they've taught me, you can do things that you don't think you're ever going to be able to do. And, it's just kind of taught me I can do what I want to do if I put my mind to it. And I've become more social, too, than I was before. Ranken's just not like other places. It's awesome. Like, there's so much stuff to do, and it's just fun.
My daughter was hit by a car July 2004. She suffered a traumatic brain injury. When Christine was admitted, she was in a coma. She wasn't responding. But once we got into Ranken, honestly, probably about 2 weeks later, Christine started to respond to simple requests like squeeze my finger or Christine, turn your head to the right. On March the 29th, 2005, I got a call from a Ranken nurse. I was sitting on an airplane leaving LaGuardia, and I answered the phone, and I didn't hear anything at first. And I just heard this mumble, and I heard, "Hi, Mom," and I freaked clean out. And I heard all the nurses in the background screaming, and one of them grabbed the phone and said, "Clarice, did you hear her? Did you hear her?" And I was like, "Was that Christine?" And they was like, "Yes, she's talking, she's talking." Christine is doing awesome. She is doing great. She is talking, she's learning to walk. She is very interactive with our family. So we're very excited about all the possibilities of what's gonna come next and what she's doing now.
There's a growing need for hospitals like Ranken Jordan because we're taking care of and saving a lot sicker patients. Babies continue to get smaller. The kinds of issues that we can now address with some of the technology and techniques that we use in the ICU are saving kids that would not have been saved before. But unfortunately, sometimes that comes at the price of creating more long-term, but generally remediable illnesses. If Ranken Jordan wasn't providing the kinds of services that it does, obviously all those things that the children need would have to be provided in some other way. But the reality is that sometimes in a home setting where those things really can't be provided adequately, or it's in a facility that is not really dedicated to those particular aspects of child care. I think they really have a very unique role to play in the community. For our patients, it provides a really needed bridge between the point where they require intensive care to the point where they're really ready to go home for care from their parents and family.
A big part of our operating budget depends on generous donations from the community. We provide many services that are not covered by insurance. The child life and recreational therapy support, the psychological services, the social work intervention with the child and the family that really makes a difference in how well their setting is when they finally do make the transition to home. All those things are not covered by insurance and really count on the generosity of the community to keep functioning as well as they have so far.
My experiences as a volunteer reconfirm every single week of my life decisions to support the hospital financially. If you live by the premise that to whom much has been given, much is expected, it means that we have to have an involvement somehow. There's a lot of different ways you can become involved. One of them would be as a volunteer to come over here and to donate your time and your expertise and your knowledge. And certainly another way to become involved is with your checkbook. And that does not require as much time, but it requires an equally big heart. The thing that makes Ranken Jordan so special for donors is it works. I see it here all the time where kids are getting well. Kids are making remarkable progress in their abilities and their health and their therapy. That is by far the most special thing about Ranken Jordan. It really works.
Ranken Jordan makes this place special because they offer an opportunity to children that were told, you're never gonna walk, or there's nothing else we can do for you, or, we just can't help your child anymore. But they open up a door of possibility.
I just fell in love with Ranken Jordan.